Alright, and here we go. Time to enjoy roughly an hour and a half of Dr. Mario. I I don't know how well I'll do. I've played I've played this game a fair amount of times. I don't know that I'm super good at it or anything, but we're going to try our best. And you know, just have some fun with it for a while, hopefully. Are you familiar with Fazanadu? I am concerned about the... Why concerned, Buddha Fingers? I mean, don't spoil anything, but is there a... hopefully there's not a... Hopefully there's nothing inappropriate about it. I so far as familiar with it, my impression of it is that it's kind of like a Zelda 2 type game. It looks to be like a side scroller, but like RPG type game. But I don't know a whole lot about it. I rented it many times as a kid and made zero progress. I hope whoever redeemed it is able to help you. Oh, but you know I don't accept help, right? You know, hopefully I'll figure it out, and if not, you know, we only have to spin our wheels for 90 minutes. If it gets really terrible, I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and I'll have a PDF of the instruction manual at the ready. There we are. So if I need to refer to it, I've got an instruction manual on standby. Dollar Phil, hello again. Hey man, I like your vibe here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Everyone has limits, Frownie. This is true, and I have my limits. If I wander around in a game for, you know, close to 2 hours without making progress, I'll cry for help eventually. It's happened. I do eventually ask for a hint. I just, you know, I like to make sure I really need it though. So it doesn't actually change the music when we change the music here on the menu, does it? Nope. So we'll just stick with Fever. Maybe if I game over and have to start again, maybe we'll do Chill next time. The thing about like watching someone play Dr. Mario, at a casual level like me, is like it's kind of like I imagine it's kind of like watching someone play Tetris, and like watching someone play Tetris is a very frustrating experience. Like, because when you're watching the game and you don't have to think about it in the same way, it's so much easier to see like all the mistakes the person's making. But there's nothing you can do about it. And you're just like, oh, just shaking your fist. Wow, you can really move those. Always like when you can drop a whole bunch of extra pill parts, like way more than is necessary, onto one of the viruses. I'm not exactly sure why, but it's satisfying to me. So I've talked about this before, but I lived in Houston, Texas, when Hurricane Harvey happened, and my part of the city flooded, and so I was trapped. I was in the third floor of our apartment building, and I was trapped in my apartment for like a week and change. And I spent a lot of that time. I had no electricity, but I spent a lot of that time playing Dr. Mario on my Game Boy. Let's see what happens. I like Fazanadu, by the way. Maybe it will just be magic. Maybe it'll be magic. Maybe it'll be a terrible experience, and I'll be crying for help real quick. It could go either way. I think it'll. Oh no! I think it'll be fun regardless. What happened? The game froze up. I guess everyone had to run to the restroom or something. I've been to Houston a handful of times. I can only imagine scuba diving through the downtown loop. I mean, the downtown loop's way up in the air, so it wasn't quite that bad. Unless I'm thinking of a different loop. But yeah, it was a very surreal experience, because I'd look out my window and people were driving boats up and down the streets in between the apartment buildings. They had helicopters coming in to airlift people out, and it was wild. But I mostly stayed in my apartment. Like I went out, but I mean, there wasn't anywhere I could go because there was water all around. I went out a couple times, but I mean, there wasn't anything I could do about the water. I didn't have a boat. So I mostly just stayed in my apartment and passed the time. I spent a lot of the daylight hours playing Dr. Mario and reading old Nintendo Power magazines. The tunnels that connect a lot of the office buildings downtown, most of them are underground. Okay, yeah. I didn't have to spend a lot of time in the I stuck mostly to more residential type areas. I worked in the library, but I didn't work in the central library downtown. I would only have to go there once every couple months, so I didn't spend a lot of time down there. I was spooked by downtown Houston my first time there. I was wondering why it looked so deserted. Everyone was in the loop with the AC. All right, let me fix this so we can actually play the game. Be right back with you. Okay, fingers crossed now. It should work. It should work just fine. I did Oh, I could have used that piece more cleverly. Oh my goodness! What are you doing? Stop with the yellow pieces, Mario! I thought the game was broken. Did you see how many yellow pieces I got in a row? The odds of that have to be impossible, right? Nothing solves puzzles like chugging yellow pills incessantly. Oh. That was not good to do. There, that'll take care of it. Too late for that. Even better. I kind of like in Tetris 2 how you can manipulate the pieces of the individual bricks of the pieces after they come loose from like the main body of the piece. Oh no, that was not good. I know that casual Dr. Mario makes for, as I suspected, it makes for riveting gameplay. Everyone's on the edge of their seat. I don't know what I was doing here. None of this was very clever. There we go. I thought I'd just wait for a double yellow. And Key's heading out. Good night, Frownie and friends. Good night, Key. Thanks for being here with us. I hope you are well and you enjoy the rest of your night. I don't know what the furthest I've ever made it in this is. We're 4 levels in. I think I could probably handle, what, maybe up to 3 times this complexity? We make it to level 12 pretty easily, I think. Dr. Mario's one of those things that I think this game, like, I think it really, I think I enjoy it mostly in kind of short bursts. I did not move that through there like I was expecting I would. While I've played this game quite a bit, I don't know that like starting at the very beginning and just slowly climbing my way through the levels is something that I've ever stuck with for a noteworthy amount of time. Feels like it's going to be so easy to make a game-ruining error. Rush that piece over there. Yes. Victory. Oh, I like this. That worked out nicely. You know, I'm not actually even sure if the pills drop with greater speed as we advance, or not. Or if just the board becomes more complex. But it says speed is set at medium. I don't know if that ever changes. I sort of understand why people like this and respect the big braininess required to play it. But I very honestly dislike this game, Pookie says. I think it's because... Hang on, what? I think it's because I view it as unfair that all the germs are there messing things up. To me, it's like Tetris with a random arbitrary handicap, and I don't dig that. I mean, hey, congratulations. Virus level 5. Oh, cool. We get like a little screen every couple levels. That's nice. On a side note, I'm not really that much of a fan of Tetris, but Tetris Effect in VR is one of the most spectacular experiences available for VR, and I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years. Oh, I really like Tetris. Again, I'm just very casual at it. I need to start doing better real quick. And I kind of get, on one hand, I kind of get your point, Pookie, but I also don't, because, like, the viruses are the point of the game. Like, you know, like, clearing, I could understand your point more if clearing lines were a worthwhile thing to do in this game, but, you know, clearing clearing stacks without viruses in them is pointless. So, I mean, like, the viruses are the whole point of the game. So it's hard for me to see them as messing the game up. But I can kind of follow what you're saying. Oh, good. Not so good, but what you gonna do? Oh no. Oh, that was bad. That was actively terrible. No. This is good. There we go. Oh. Another bonehead move. Uh, all right. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. I made a lot of really, really bad moves, but for the most part, I think we're kind of out of the woods now. Look at all these yellow pills. Look at all these yellow pills. That's all he's got are yellow pills. Oh. This is what I've been waiting for. My copy of the game, something has to be wrong with it. Sparrow, welcome back. I'm back from the story. I was the chase. I made it to level 5 twice. It took a little while for me to get good at it. Or, you know, decent at it. And it was alright. I don't think it's a game that I'm probably likely to pick up again. But I had a lot more fun with it than I ever would have thought I would have. I think I've played a game that's like a racing game with that graphic style before, and didn't really like it very much. So I kind of thought, well, this is going to be like that, and I'm not really going to be into it. But, and I can't say that I was over the moon for it or anything, but it was a lot more interesting than my initial assessment. Than I assumed in my initial assessment. And I think I would actually like a slightly more modern version of that game. I was saying, like, if there were a version of it on a PlayStation or Nintendo 64 with where you're driving around more in a 3D environment, because I kind of like the idea of like just using your car as a battering ram to take out all your enemies. That was kind of fun. The turning. I never got used to or good at the turning in that game though. That was the roughest thing. So many of the turns, I would just drift off-road, and it slows you down so much to do that. I don't know how to get good. I don't know how to get good at it. Well done, thank you. Your copy of the game has a virus. What's odd is I never really knew anyone who liked this game growing up, but most people that are aware of it online have a positive opinion of it, which is rather odd too. This is one of those things where I certainly don't act like my opinion is above anyone else's, though. I'm just not a fan of the basis of the game, and it doesn't help matters that I'm pretty horrible at it too. Fair enough. I mean, not everyone is required to like every game. There are a lot of games that I don't get into. It's an old school racer. They really haven't aged well, have they? Not particularly. Maybe Outrun or Lotus Turbo. I guess the closest approximation would be Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone is required to like every game, Buddhafinger says, or else. I'm in trouble then. I'm in big trouble. No. Look at that. That's ugly. That's what I was trying to do with that piece. Oh, this might be good. I just need another, double red, please. And Mario says no. You may not have the piece you desire. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, there's the piece I desired. Way too late. No. Okay, this is good. That's what I've been trying to do that for so long. Something approximating that. I thought I could put those other pieces in sidewise, but then at the last minute I would keep rotating them and ruining everything for no reason. I wonder what a respectable distance to go in this game is. How far do I have to get to feel good about my performance? As I said, I think I can probably handle about up to level 12. Even that bar may be too low, though. That may be a... I still have to hang my head in shame. It's a good thing I'm not being timed. That's the first time rotating like that at the last moment has worked for me. Not that I made the decision at the last moment, but I rotated right up until the last moment. Oh, here we go. This is going to work out well. Nice and sideways. Good. I could have placed that better. Alright, come on. Where are those double yellow pieces now, Mario? Not a single one. Almost every game you have played, I have found a way to enjoy, even E.T. I enjoy a lot of the games I play. I even kind of enjoy the ones that I hate. Especially if I beat them. If I suffer through a game, I may hate it while I'm playing it, but I like it a lot more if I beat it. I thought you were on the road to game over there. Me too. Me too. I stand corrected. I like this game, Pookie says. I knew you'd come around. Oh no, that wasn't enough. It's okay. I thought the red guy was gonna be wiped out. I miscounted. I like stacking up from below the viruses. Take them by surprise. That was kind of a dumb move. It seemed like a good idea right until I did it. Okay, that's all very good. I don't know what I want to do with that piece, so I'm going to do nothing with it. Got a piece, you can't decide what to do. Do nothing. That was a good way to put that down. I feel good about that. Whoa. Oh, I should be using these over here. Look, it's the 100 yellow pieces. Mario doesn't always give me yellow pieces, but when he does, he gives me nothing but yellow pieces. Whoa. I don't know how I don't know why I was gonna mess that up. Alright, let me see. Another emote to groove to the music. It's a catchy tune, the Dr. Mario music. Well, that is bizarre. I made use of getting my prescription delivered to me, as the local chemist is doing that now, and I got a free item from a chemist. A bottle of 60% isopropyl alcohol. Okay, thanks. Pills and a free steak? Sign me up. I sound ungrateful, but I'm sure I'll be useful for something. I understand the confusion. It is, you know, it's a... You really only expect to get exactly the things you need from a pharmacy, right? Usually if you get an additional like extra item from a pharmacist, it's at best useless and at worst deadly. Probably a bad place for that, but... Decided to go with it anyway. Same with this piece. That was almost good, but wasn't quite good. No! No, it went too far through. I thought I was being wise there, but I was not. Not at all. There's a whole lot of blue going on. I'm not using any of these very cleverly. This game uses up quite a bit of my mental processing power. It gets hard to hear the music because the fans kick onto my ears and to keep my brain from overheating, and the whirring drowns it out. Mario really wants me to use this half yellow, half red pill. He's giving me 5, 6 in a row. uh. This game clearly does not have a random number generator. It just has a number generator. Oh no, it's happening again. It's just wild how you could get buried in the same pill. We're on a 5 streak with this pill, and there's not even a red or blue virus. I mean, a red or yellow virus on the board. I get so many useless pieces for so long that then I don't know what to do with the useful ones when they finally show up. I just get accustomed to everything being trash. Oh, thank goodness. Wow. I was getting ready to call them and say they'd given me something by accident, but there was a handwritten note that said free for you, thank you. Which makes it more ominous. I suspect they may be overstocked on this one. It's almost water-like in consistency and in a large bottle. You have to read the fine print to realize it's designed for sanitizing your hands. Oh. Yeah, I did think that that sounded like a pretty low mixture. Or a pretty low potency. This is making me laugh. Oh. We aim to please. Nice. That was a lot of viruses to wipe out really handily there. I just wasn't thinking there for a little while. Oh. Ah, this is good. That's fine. Recovery. This board is going really well. This is way easier than the previous board. I feel like we need a counter for the red-yellow streak. I'm not exactly sure. It's 5 or 6. You didn't add your own difficulty to this level. Yeah, I think I need to avoid adding my own difficulty. So 7 is what we're at. Congratulations. There we go. Same, kind of the same thing going on here. I thought those were birds, but those are viruses on that tree. Aren't they? Not much of an award to know that our villains are still out there causing trouble. Speaking of adding my own difficulty, that red-blue block there was a great start. Kind of feel like the best casual strategy is just to find a place for each type of pill and then just stubbornly stick to putting them there, even if they don't quite line up with. Even if it isn't quite the, even if it means putting things not in the best situation. And then slowly adjusting where the stacks might go to. Whoa, that was close. There we go. I don't know, I think maybe my confidence is growing. I think we'll make it well beyond, I think we can make it well beyond level 12. Now I'm starting to feel like as long as I keep paying attention, how could we ever lose? Frownie, what are some of your favorite distractions? What do you mean? Isn't are video games not a distraction? You said you needed to concentrate. Ah, I see. And you were looking to sabotage me. I think I've proven that I'm quite capable of sabotaging myself. I don't think anyone would be surprised if my big talk about never failing was immediately met with disaster. That kind of thing only happens, you know, just about every stream. It's either been a while since we've had a massive streak of the same block, or I've just become immune to them. Because I'm not noticing it happening so much now. There we go. We're one away. This piece should do it. We had a 5 streak last level. Yeah, but after 7, after a 7 streak, 5 streak seems like nothing. Did you tell your sister about the fact that you showed off the frown down sign? Of course. Yeah, I told her which VOD to watch. Oh, I'm really looking forward to getting it up onto the wall. It's just that it's kind of a big job. But it's gonna look really good once I get it up there. It's kind of a shame that they didn't have the music like change every so many levels in this game or something like that. That'd be nice to like get different music, or like, you know, because like in Tetris on the NES the color palette changes every 10 lines. Be kind of cool if you got some variety every couple levels. But alas. No. It was almost a tremendous error. But I pulled us back from the brink of disaster. This game is kind of an endurance match. Because it is rather monotonous. Oh no, what did I do that for? It's okay. Perfect. Lucky level 13. Taken down. Have to admit, it was definitely hilarious to see Mario keep holding the yellow red over his head. I think Mario tends to give up those streaks more when you take a long time to finish a level. Perhaps. I don't know what goes on in the mind of Mario. I don't know if he's on our side trying to help us out, or if he's trying to sabotage us with his bizarre choices of what to offer. I think I could be fairly easily persuaded of either interpretation. I find it more interesting when the viruses are not super densely packed. Because then you have more options for creatively maneuvering pieces around them. It gives you more to think about. When they're all like packed in real tight, it's it feels like there's kind of only one best way to do everything. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I put that blue one so close to where I needed to put that red one. I was just like I was asking to make a mistake. think if we lose a match, we're going to lose it. Like, if we lose a match, we're going to lose it right away. I think it's only really in the early game that we have any anything to worry about. Once we get past the first couple layers, it's all kind of smooth sailing. It's kind of interesting that the way this game works is if you make a mistake, the best way to get out of it is just to continue to make the same mistake. So you keep stacking the same pills on top of each other. I can't think of a whole lot of situations in life where that strategy applies. That you solve an error by continuing to make the same error. Black Fox, have you been lurking? I don't feel like I've welcomed you to the stream yet this evening. But I'm welcome in. I'm happy to have you here. And Bethesda Games. And the Elder Scrolls Skyrim is an example. I'm not sure. What do you mean? Because they keep re-releasing it? You've been here but been real quiet. No problem. There we go. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Something to get some of that junk out of the way. Without fixing the original game issues. All right, fair enough. Budafinger says, I must sleep, Frownie. I wish you the best with Fazanadu. It's got bangers. All right. Thank you for being here, Budafingers, and I hope that you sleep well, my friend. I appreciate your company, and thank you for the best wishes. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna hope for the best, though I must admit you got me a little scared now. We should be about ready to wrap with this soon. It seems a shame to stop mid game without failing out, because we've invested so much time in making progress. But I do have another game to play tonight, so. That might just be what we have to do. But we'll go a couple more levels. Maybe we'll go at least up to 20. I've performed much better than I would have thought possible. But yeah, every level in this game, it just seems to be about the very early game. If you get the first, like, third of the territory cleared out, there's really not much to worry about. At least not, at this speed or whatever. And then it's just a matter of having the patience to continue to perform the same task. Okay, hang on. I want to catch up with this. Let's put it this way. Can you have fun for 90 minutes without it being terrible? Absolutely. Will you make progress? That's the part I'm worried about. Fair enough. Fair enough. Black Fox says, this was my late mother's favorite NES game. I like this game. As I said, going in, I've played it a good amount of time, and this is what I did most of the time when I was trapped in my apartment during Hurricane Harvey. Played Dr. Mario, but I don't think I've ever played it in a very long session. It's always been more of a like pick up and play it for like 20 minutes kind of thing. Oh no, I made an error. There's a grind to it. no, I didn't put that piece very cleverly. Okay, that was very good. I got lucky there, spinning that piece around at the very last second. Perfect. Alright, we're going to be out of this level very, very soon. I am a little nervous here. I'm a little nervous here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was bad. That's not what I wanted to do with that. Or that. Alright, we're okay, we're okay. Oh no. Oh no. I thought that was a different piece. Okay, we're fine. No! Oh no. Oh no, I'm really messing this up. I'm gonna fail. Oh, if you make one error. If you make one error at the wrong time. Oh. Well, that's it. 17. We did 5 levels better than I thought we would. Not bad. Not bad for someone who doesn't even really know how to play Dr. Mario. I mean, you know, of course I know the basics, but you know, just casual. So level 17, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Do you think the box for this game had 90 plus side effects listed on the box like any modern prescription has? Oh. The only side effect to, well, you know what? There's a lot of side effects to Dr. Mario. I was gonna say something about the only side effect is fun, but that's not true. There's also terror and despair when the game comes crashing down. All right, that was kind of fun though. Will I play Dr. Mario again? Absolutely. This is a game I like to pick up and play from time to time. Will I stream Dr. Mario again? Probably not by choice. I can't imagine that it's especially thrilling to watch, especially for a long time. So I appreciate your patience, my friends. But I did enjoy myself playing it, and and now I guess we'll see if I'll enjoy myself with the last game. There have been some doubts, but we're gonna move on. Our final game for the night. I believe it was Boat Ladder who nominated this game. It's Fozanadu on the NES. And yeah, I understand it to be somewhat like Zelda 2, which I expect means it's very confusing. And we're going in blind. I don't really know a whole lot about the game, other than I think it's kind of like Zelda 2. So we'll see how good the game is at teaching us, you know, what it expects of us, and seeing if we can learn to do those things and pull them off. I do have a PDF of the instruction manual at the ready, so if I feel like I'm completely without hope, I'll give a glance through the manual and see if it clears anything up for me. But you know, I can't really. I don't want to sit here and just read it and make you guys wait while I do that. But I might glance at it if I need to. But yeah, let's just see what it's like. So again, thank you for being here for Dr. Mario, and if you want to try out the last game with me, just stand by. I'll be right back with you.